Hey everybody, my name is Paul Liston Jr., aka Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoyGreen25, baby. Make sure before we go any further, you like the video, hit subscribe down below for more fantastic New York Jets content. And folks, I can't believe that I have to come on this show to do this video. I can't believe it, but here we are, and let's go. Odell Beckham Jr. to the New York Jets is happening. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. When is he going to sign on the dotted line? There is far too much smoke between OBJ and the New York Jets. OBJ wants to play with Aaron Rodgers. By the way, who the hell doesn't, for that matter, but I digress. Odell Beckham Jr. wants to come back to New York. Jets offer that opportunity. OBJ wants to play with Aaron Rodgers. That's happening. This is a guy, a dynamic talent. And by the way, all the latest agree. Dan Graziano, ESPN NFL Insider, had this to say on Thursday morning. OBJ has multiple offers on the table from teams. And I'm told the Jets are the most likely landing spot, but OBJ could be waiting to make sure the Aaron Rodgers deal gets completed before finalizing his own decision. Baltimore also making a push. Here's how I foresee all of this happening. As soon as the Aaron Rodgers trade happens, within moments, seconds, hours, OBJ to the Jets announced. Boom, boom, a double tap. Jet fans won't know what to do collectively. Wow, two studs coming in. OBJ still commands the room. This is a guy who's an absolute megastar, and for good reason. He is a needle mover. The only receiver, quite frankly, maybe one of the only players, let alone receiver, that has the ceiling of Odell Beckham Jr. is Garrett Wilson. OBJ is a superstar. And when you have the chance to add superstars, do you want to know how much time you take? 0 seconds to think about it. You sign that guy on the team. There are too many people in Jets land, Twitter land, YouTube land that say, I'm not so sure I'm willing to spend the money necessary for OBJ. We've heard people say this. Now, how much is OBJ looking for? Here's the latest from Jeremy Fowler of ESPN saying whatever team signs Beckham might be willing to give him $8 million guaranteed and more than $10 million with incentives. By the way, for the nerds counting in the back of the room with their calculators, what is $8 million per year? That would place Odell Beckham Jr. as the number 36 highest paid wide receiver in football, according to Over the Cap. You want to know who he would join? Who OBJ would join in that class? What about Jacksonville Jaguars receiver Zay Jones? Zay Jones. That is the company OBJ would share at that price tag. $8 million. Now, here's the thing. For the people in magical fairyland of $20 million, $15 million. Could OBJ reach $15 million? Of course he could. Incentives, baby. The Jets should be happy to cash that check. Oh, OBJ $15 million? That's because he reached some unbelievable statistical achievement. 100 catches, 11, 12, 1,300 yards perhaps. It's the same thing for the Green Bay Packers New York Jets trade in terms of a conditional perspective. If the Packers say, hey, if you make the Super Bowl, you got to give us a first-round pick, the Jets say, sure, where the hell do I sign? I would gladly give the Green Bay Packers a future first-round pick. If Aaron Rodgers takes us to the Super Bowl, that is a check I'm willing to cash. OBJ at $15 million with incentives, that is a check I am willing to cash. This is a guy that is a difference maker. When OBJ is lining up wide, defense has got to go, oh, snap, that's OBJ. He still commands that level of respect. So the fact of the matter that I have to waddle on over here to the camera, beep, boop, bop on the computer and say, hey, Jet fans, you should be on board with OBJ. I can't even believe I have to say it, but apparently so. Apparently, there's some people in Twitter land who are worried about some injuries. Injuries can happen to anybody, people. Injuries can happen to anybody. Sure, 2 ACL tears in 2 of the last 3 years. Okay, that's baked into the price. That's why OBJ isn't asking for $30 million, because it's baked into the price. You are paying knowing that risk. Okay? You look at OBJ and look at the years, and I know I'm going back a ways, 1,300 yards, near 1,500 yards, 1,300 yards. In healthy seasons, 2018, 1,000 yards, 2019, 1,000 yards. He's not even going to be asked to do this. The Jets have an incredibly deep wide receiver core. They will have the luxury of utilizing OBJ in premium situations. Now, it's not going to be 10%, 20% of the snaps, but let's just even say it's in the 50 to 70% range, which, by the way, is the number he was hitting with the Rams when they won the Super Bowl. 75% of the snaps is what OBJ played then. People, what is there not to love about Odell Beckham Jr.? By the way, anybody Jet fan out there that's angrily watching this video, what does this idiot know? What does he know? I'll tell you this. If you ain't on the bandwagon right now, because I'm telling you, it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler alert, OBJ to the Jets is happening. It's happening, baby. Jump on. The experts, the insiders are saying they're the favorites to land him. It's different than some of the other free agency speculation. This thing has been brewing for months. Months. Sauce Gardner welcoming OBJ on his video game stream. Joe Douglas openly saying, yeah, what a unique talent. Robert Saleh saying, wow, what an interesting talent. The backdoor channels of Aaron Rodgers trying to get OBJ and the Packers for years, and while he never got them there and never will, but he will get them in a different shade of green, OBJ to the Jets. It's happening, people. And again, for the people that are still on the fence about it, you're going to change your tune very quickly when he's catching one-handed passes in practice. We're talking practice, okay? You're going to change your tune when he's catching touchdown passes from Aaron gosh darn Rodgers. You people are going to be changing your tune then, but I'm telling you why you should be changing that tune right now. Right now. Dynamic, electric, elite, and at a minimum, bare minimum, skeleton minimum, OBJ is a decoy to open up the rest of the offense. Defenses are going to be pulling what little hair they have left out in their head when they say, how the hell do we guard this team? Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, Mecole Hardman, OBJ, Tyler Conklin, CJ Uzomah, Breece Hall. Need I go on? Need I go on? Defense got to go, man, we got a one-on-one somebody, and I dare you. I double dog you, dare you. Let's go Christmas Story. I triple dog dare you to man up. Line up, slap the cheeks, and go mano a mano with OBJ. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm throwing that pass 12 times out of 10. So I'm looking forward to OBJ in a different shade of green in New York. I'm looking forward to OBJ primetime games. I'm looking forward to OBJ hard knocks. And each and every one of you should be titillated. You should be excited. You should have the juices, the chutzpah, the everything flowing throughout your body with the thought, the mere presence of Odell Beckham Jr. on this Jets offense. People, it's happening. Embrace it. When Aaron Rodgers comes, boop, 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 boop. Minutes later, OBJ. You heard it here. You heard it here. And I hope you remember. OBJ to the Jets is happening. And you have one of two choices. You get on for the ride, or you stay at the station. Toot, toot, baby. Toot, toot. OBJ's coming to the team. Embrace the excitement. Embrace the expectations. And embrace what is set to come with a player of OBJ's caliber, of OBJ's magnitude on offense. We'll let the rest speak for itself. Like the video, hit subscribe down below. Let us know below if somehow you are on the OBJ hater train, that you don't want this man, and we can yell at you while you're wrong. So feel free to do that in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And again, right here on the Boy Green YouTube channel, like the video, hit subscribe for more Jets content.